Power and the Symbolic Landscape of Buildings in Atlanta's Downtown, a project for political geography by Alex and Lev. The power structures of the city are reflected in the size of its buildings. In the late 20th century, the political institutions and religious institutions were the most powerful influences in Atlanta. The Georgia State Capitol was built in the 1880s and stood as a regional symbol of the New South during the period of Reconstruction. The state capitol borders a square which is also surrounded by the City Hall and important churches and the Department of Education.
As Atlanta became more business-oriented, skyscrapers started to get built in the city's core, including the Flatiron Building, the Candler Building, the Hurt Building, and the Old Equitable Building. These buildings changed the landscape of the city and the power structure. The next big change came in the 1970s when Atlanta started developing their finance and hospitality sectors.
The development of Peachtree Center included a mall, the Westin, the Hyatt, and the Marriott.
The Bank of America Tower can be seen from miles away and clearly shows Atlanta's financial prowess.
It is no accident that the Bank of America Tower is the largest building in the southeast, given its influence in the commerce of the region. It is because of the presence of all of these industries and the symbolic landscape of Atlanta that Atlanta was able to host the 1996 Olympics. It is from these strategic symbols that one can see the state capitol, the Equitable Building, 191 Peachtree Street, the Bank of America Building, and the Candler Building.
The diversity of Atlanta can be seen through its buildings, with office buildings, hospitals, hotels, industry, legislative buildings, and residential towers. Looking at Atlanta's skyline, one can look at individual sectors of Atlanta's politics and business through space, symbols of power, and time.
City life, inner city pressure, the concrete world is starting to get you. The city is alive, the city is expanding, living in the city can be demanding. You pawned everything you own, your toothbrush jar and a camera phone. You don't know where you're going, you cross the street. You don't know why you did your walk back across the street. Standing in the sitting room, totally skint, and your favorite jersey is covered in lint. You want to sit down, but you sold your chair, so you just stand there. You just stand there. Counting coins on the counter of the 7-Eleven from 6:15 till 7:15. The manager, Bevan, starts to abuse me. Hey man, I just want some muesli. Neon signs, hidden messages, questions, answers, fetishes. You know you're not in high finance, considering second-hand underpants. Check your mind, how'd it get so bad? What happened to those other underpants you had? Look in your pockets, haven't found a cent yet. Landlines on your balls, have you paid your